Triton Gaming here, and I want to talk to you guys this Sunday. You know what today is? It's the Lord's Day. Well, every day is the Lord's Day, but Sunday is even especially the Lord's Day, right? So you need to connect with the Lord any way possible. So today, I'm going to open up the Bible randomly on the page, and I'm going to read you the first thing I see. So here we go, folks. Let's do this. All right, here we go. I opened up to Matthew. Oh, Matthew. Chapter 18. Let's go there. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus asking, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Jesus called unto a child, told him to come here, and he said, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one such child in my name receives me. But whoever causes one of these little children to sin, who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and be drowned in the depth of the sea." So you guys understand what he's saying? He said, you need to become like children and believe in me. And if you cause a child to sin, your best bet is just go ahead and drown yourself, because God does not play about children. He does not play about children, folks, and neither do I. I never have. Even before I gave my life to the Lord, I was always a man of the children. Loving children. That's how you know I belong to God. I am God's child. I am a strong angel. That's how I view myself, and I protect children. And that's how I look about it. So if you know someone that's causing a child to sin, yes, sin, including lying, for whatever reason to torment, that's not acceptable by God. And I don't lie, and I don't persuade people to lie. The only way that you should lie if your life is on the line there. And in that case, you don't need to die for it. You mean you had to do what you had to do to survive, and God will understand that. But if it comes to just torment people and you use children to lie, that's just talking about lying. I teach my son, hey, I don't lie, and I don't want you to lie either, especially to me. So let's get into it, folks. That was a good one. That was Matthew chapter 18, verses 1 through 6. We'll continue that through this process. Let's go ahead and start off solo. We'll continue that Matthew. My grandmother told me I should read Matthew, and I'm like, Grandma, I don't like to read, but hey, I like what I'm seeing so far in Matthew. I completely agree with that. That one. They came up to Jesus and said, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And Jesus said, it could be any one of you. If you humble yourself like a child and receive Jesus' name, let's go, baby. Let's go. That means you can still handle your responsibilities as an adult and still be pure like a child. That's what that means. I'm not coming at you as a perfect man, but I'm talking to you about this with you. This is us together. We're both reaching for glory, for God's glory, me and you. And you're coming to King Triton Gaming's YouTube channel to hear this word. And I'm super excited. Where are we going? You know where we're going. Greasy Grove. Greasy Grove. You know what I wish I had? A toad because I love frog legs. I love frog legs. I just gave my nanny a stuffed frog. No, not a real stuffed frog. I'm talking about like a teddy bear. Because my nanny used to love Beanie Babies. So I seen this frog, and it was tie-dye colored, so it's pretty. And it had this orange shirt on that said, "Someone loves you from Bedford, Virginia," because that's where I reside. And Bedford, Virginia is a really nice town. Oh, look at this, folks. Uh-oh. Alrighty. And I told my granny, I told my nanny, I said, well, I got you this bear, and it's a frog, and it's me because someone loves you from Bedford, Virginia. Because sometimes I get froggy. That means I get jumpy. I got an attitude. I defend myself well. Verbally, physically, all of that. That's what I mean by that. Froggy. She knows it. But I love her. She knows that as well. Look at all these pizzas. Alright. Oh, get him down! Yes. He doesn't have a pistol. He had an SMG though? Oh, he had a shotty. If my controller stops glitching, folks, I could actually give y'all a good show, but for some reason, I don't know if this controller's broken or what. Yes, baby! That was tough. That was a tough one right there, folks, but I couldn't let you guys down, especially after that good word. Especially after that good word. Let's go. Alrighty, folks. See if we can get some peppers going. Somebody's close by. You hear him? You heard him? I just got my hair did the other day, folks, and the people saying they love it. They love it. My nanny said I should cut off more. I said, Nanny, would you be happy if you just want me to shave it all the way bald? Come on, what would make you guys happy? I guess it's just, you just mad because it's so beautiful. Even when I shave it all the way off, it's beautiful. When someone's beautiful, folks. That's all it is to it. There's nothing you can do about it. Let's go. When someone is beautiful, you just need to sit back, relax, and be like, God, you did great on that. That's what I do. I can say another man is beautiful without being some type of way. Without being some type of way. Let's go. I can be like, well, I wouldn't say it's beautiful. I'm like, that's a handsome guy right there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, hold up. We got a pizza. We got a pizza. I ate my pizza yesterday. I ate a Mexican pizza yesterday. Look, we got 4 kills already, folks. It's looking good. It's looking good. We're gonna dance right there so they can see it. So they can see it a little bit. Because I love to watch people dance. I really do. I wish I could dance a little bit better. Look at him. We're going to have to get out of here soon. I wish I could dance a little bit better. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this one. The loot's not looking that bad. The loot's not looking that bad at all. That's old. Let's see what we can do, folks. Okay. So what next are we reading? We're still on Matthew chapter 18. We're going to go to 7. Woe to the world for temptation to sin. I don't know what woe means. Woe to the world for temptation to sin. Hold up. Somebody over there? Well, we're going to go ahead and get that. For it is necessary that temptations come, but woe to the one by whom the temptation comes. I need to look up that word woe. Because when I think of woe, I'll be like, oh, whoa, golly. So I don't really know exactly what that means. So it's necessary that temptation comes. But I'm guessing, and if your hand or your foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. Whoa, good gosh. That's vicious. That's vicious. I know there could be a better way than this to handle that. I don't want to cut my hand off. It is better for you to enter life crippled or lame than with two. Hold up, guy. You better back off me. I'm reading the word right now. That's a serious Bible verse right there. Wow, I opened this book right here. I opened this book, this wonderful book right here, to this page, and look at this. Look at the first thing I go to. Let's go ahead and get in a circle so we can read some more. Alrighty. Ah, go down! It's not letting me. It's going mighty slow. I can't believe that guy didn't shoot me out the air. It just seems like my dude was going so slow. Well, I tore that guy up. Let's see an SMG. All right, we're going to continue, don't worry. Let's go over this mountain. First, sometimes in life we got to climb over the mountain. And it's not an easy climb. It's not an easy fight. All right, I hear you. I can't wait to watch you glow either, as well as myself. If my controller stops glitching on me, wow, folks. There's nothing I can do. My controller starts glitching and it starts moving to the left. For some reason, my controller is moving to the left. Every time. And it's only like, it's not all the time. It's mostly when I'm about to die. So if I'm coming into a situation where I'm going to go against an obstacle that's going to be too much for me, like that guy, look at him. He was pretty good. All of a sudden he comes up and next thing you know my controller starts glitching to the left. And so it makes me think that guy's hacking. I'm getting hacked. Look at him. It makes me think I'm getting hacked. That's why he looks like he's that good. But okay. He said, okay, it said, and if your foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life crippled or lame than with 2 hands or 2 feet to be thrown into eternal fire. Wow. And if your eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than with 2 eyes to be thrown into the hell of fire. Okay, folks. I'm going to let you think about that for a second. I think the best bet is to stop sinning or try to control yourself from sinning. Because I don't want to throw my eyeballs away. Let's go, man. Okay, it's not moving to the left now. I want you guys, I'm gonna let you guys see this right now. It's usually when I get the Spider-Man in my hands. Whenever I put the Spider-Man in my inventory, next thing you know, my controller starts glitching bad. So I'm thinking the Spider-Man is a little too much. But the thing is, how are them guys able to use the Spider-Man without it doing that for them? That's what I don't do. Is it because they're on a computer? See? I don't know, man. But like I said, it usually happens more when I'm going into battle. It really bothers me because, like, you know, how are we supposed to play a game and be good at it if we can't see my true potential? But that's not my true potential. I could have did way better against that guy if my controller wasn't doing that. But you guys don't understand it. If I didn't tell you guys that it was happening, you guys probably think I stink. But it's not the case here. My controller is messing up. I don't care what you say about it. Come on now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Sometimes it happens, and when it doesn't happen, I do pretty darn good. Let me get some shield. Come on, shield. Yes. Alrighty, we got some shield now. We got some shield now. Look, that guy's controller was doing it too. Look at him going to the right. He was moving to the right a little bit. I'm sorry I did that to you, man, but it happens to me just about every game. I'm getting tired of it. I'm like, well, if I go spend $60 on another controller, all because it moves to the right a little bit, would that be a bad move? I don't know. If it fixed the situation, probably not that bad. But who knows if it fixes the situation? Who knows? If I'm getting hacked, I need to just delete the whole app. Man. Somebody's over there. He's close by. Oh, somebody went over that way. Let's go, baby. Pizza slices, here we go. Okay. It was still glitching to the left a little bit right when I was about to shoot again, so it's not the Spider-Man. I don't understand it, man. It's not me pushing it because, alright, let me see. Alright. I'm gonna set it right here. I definitely think the controller just messed up, though. I've had this controller for a while. It gets stuck. Look at him. Look at him. See, I do not have the controller in my hands right now. That's wild. We're going to continue with the passages of Matthew 18, folks. Check this out. Said that I should cut my arm off my hands and rip my eyeballs out if it causes me to sin. Whoa! Golly, that's a mean chicken. It didn't take that much damage, but wow. Yeah, I went to church today, folks, and it was a really good service. I really enjoyed it. I don't really remember how to tell you guys all that happened, what he talked about, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like I gained a lot of information. But I can't, my memory's not the best. My memory is not the best. It never has been. I'm a smart guy, but I just can't remember stuff too well when I'm put on the spot. If you test me with it, I kind of don't pass it over, but I'm still smart. Wow, this guy's good. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here, man. Whew. Good Lord. Okay, let's take a break. All right, let's keep going to Matthew 18, Matthew chapter 18, verse 10. This is called the parable of the lost sheep. See that you do not despise one of these little ones, for I tell you that in heaven their angels always see the face of my Father who is in heaven. What do you think? What do you think if a man has 100 sheep and one of them has gone astray? Does he not leave the 99 on the mountains and go in search of the one that went astray? And if he finds it, truly I say to you, he rejoices over it more than over the 99 that never went astray. So it is not the will of my Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish. Look, how these, it's 4 Spider-Man around me, and I'm hiding in a bush. 4 Spider-Man, look. Wow. That was an awesome verse. Chapter 18, verses 10 through 11. So he said, and that goes with me pretty well right there. That's my favorite verse I've ever read in the Bible. That one right there. Oh, can we get this guy just to stand still while I set my controller down? Lord have mercy. That was awesome, folks. Check that one out. We got some berries over here. Let's go for the berries. Can we make it to the berries before the tornado gets us? Here we go. Yes, so I went to church today. Man, let me sit and think about what he said that I loved so much, because I really did enjoy it. One thing he said is don't speak evil on other people's name. Don't speak evil about people. That's not our job. If you represent God and Jesus and Christianity, you should not be one of those people that talks bad about others. You should not be talking about other people's sins and talking about them all the time. You need to bring people up, not down. And that's how I feel about that. I do live by that. I do live like that. Started to get hungry, folks. I'm about to eat chicken livers. I love chicken livers. Wow, my controller's glitching bad again. Every time I come around somebody, man. It's wild, man. It's like my PlayStation stuff isn't taking it, isn't communicating fast enough. Wow. All right, we got all gold, everything. We're looking pretty darn good. Hey, look, Golly, man! It's ridiculous. All right, the next ones. So that one was Matthew 18, chapter 18, verses 10 through 11. He said that he will leave. He wants to save anyone that goes astray. If he saves them that goes astray, he rejoices just as much as the ones who never went astray. Wow, that's awesome right there. That's good, because I do consider myself a sheep that went astray, and I'm finding my way back. So anyone that's not letting me, that's giving me a hard time of finding my way back, God does not, he does not like that. He's rejoicing for me coming back to him. He's rejoicing. It's a big party in heaven right now for me, in my name. Let's go. The next one is called, If Your Brother Sins Against You. Chapter 18, verses 15. If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. But if he does not listen, take one or two others along with you, that every change may be established by the evidence of the 2 or 3 witnesses. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. If he refuses to even listen to the church, let him be to you as Gentile and a tax collector. Okay, we're going to continue that in a second. Where are we dropping? Go to Greasy. Truly I say to you, whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Again, I say to you, if 2 of you agree on earth about anything they ask, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am among them. Wow, that's a good one, folks. This is a great chapter right here. I know that. I picked a good one randomly. God is coming to me, talking to me right now, and I'm talking to you guys, because if it can help me, it can also help you. Don't just say, you need to listen to this. You need to listen to it too. It can help you just as much as me. So many people want to point fingers these days like they don't have any issues. And that's the problem with these folks. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Righty, folks. Yes, I'll take that. I'll take this one. Okay. I love coconuts. You know I love coconut. I got coconut milk. I put it in my vitamin water yesterday. We didn't get any peppers, but that's all right. We got chili chuck splashes. Alrighty. I didn't know that guy was so close, but I don't remember building this pyramid. I do not remember building this pyramid. And I'm telling you right now, if anybody, if a brother of mine has something he needs to talk to me about, he does not need witnesses. He does not need witnesses. We can discuss this already. We can discuss this without that. Just me and him. That's how I feel about that. I'm a very easy guy to talk about, but my thing is when you avoid the problem at hand, it makes me think that you don't care about it altogether. If you avoid me altogether, if you're supposedly my brother, wow, folks, he came directly on top of me. If you're supposed to be my brother and you avoid any confrontation, any communication altogether, then that shows me you don't care. And then if you avoid it, then that's why I'm upset. So it could have been communication talked about altogether. It could have been from the jump start. That's where I feel about that. That's the way I feel about that. I hope this guy goes down. Oh, look at him. That guy landed directly on me without even falling on the roof. How did he pick the direct spot I was going up? But it's all right, folks. Okay, the next one is the parable of the unforgiving servant. Then Peter came up and said to him, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? How many times should I allow my brother to keep sinning against me, and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who wished to settle accounts with his servants. When he began to settle, one was brought to him who owed him 10,000 talents. And since he could not pay, his master ordered him to be sold. All right. I'm kind of lost here. But I think the point of the matter is that if your brother, there should be no point that you should just stop. He said, should I just allow 7 times, or should I do? And then Jesus said 77. So I think the point that Jesus was trying to say is you should never give up on your brother, because that's a relationship, a bond that you should forever work for. And I feel the same way. And now it depends on how bad the brother did me. If it cost me my health and my livelihood, then yeah. But if it's just something, depends on how bad it is. In my opinion. Because at the end of the day, we all have our own life we have to go after. We want to get married and have a family. And that should come first. But at the end of the day, it's no family should get in the way of your brother communicating with your brother. If your family gets in the way of that, like with me, I'm a very easy person to communicate with, and very easily settling. So I feel like any problems that I've had, I should be able to resolve those problems. And if it's not resolved, then it wasn't me from the jump. The problem wasn't on my side. And a lot of times I had every right to be upset, regardless of how much you say I was tripping. Let's get these golden guns, baby. Let's get these golden guns, baby. Oh, it let me search on the first try. I love it. Well, it's looking good. We got somebody flying over top. We took that guy out nicely. That was pretty. Well, who was this? Somebody else shooting at me? Oh, it was one of them guys. One guy down. Let's go check them chests. We need something good, a good SMG. Okay, we got an SMG now. I thought I heard somebody else talking. Let's get it, baby. We got one more chest. We need I want a purple SMG right here. Oh, a gold! Yes, it gets better and better. Look at the inventory right now. Tell me I'm not ready for battle. Tell me I'm not ready for battle right here. That's why I don't really carry myself as a crazy guy. Somebody you can't trust. I've never harmed anyone unless I had to defend myself, and I'm talking about to the point they actually put their hands on me first. I have been pretty upset verbally, and I would say something that hurts your feelings, but I've never been the type of person that would just attack someone in my life. And I'm proud to say that. So, I mean, you don't really need a witness, but if you'd like to have a witness, that's fine. To talk to me, to communicate with me. If that's what you have to do to feel comfortable, then that's what you have to do. Either way, I feel like any brothers that I had in my life, I will come to them with open arms. As long as the people around them allow that. And that's where the problem usually comes in hands. People have too much control over the situation that they don't even... Other people have way too much control over situations that's not even involvement of them. And that's where the problem has always originated. But at the end of the day, I have a good feeling anything in my life will get resolved. Will get resolved before my life is over with. And we're in the right time. Because you know what? God has always been on time. It was me who was late. God has always been on time in my life. It was me that who was late, and I'm sorry about that, God. I'm so sorry that I was late. Look at the loot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a golden chicken over here. And we got another guy over here. I'm hoping that's the MK. Another SMG. Which, you know, SMGs are a really great thing to have. Alrighty, folks. Didn't take any damage from me. Nice. Getting my monies up. I got 1,400. I'm glad you guys joined me on this word from God in the Bible. You can't beat that. You can read the Bible is not only the truth in the word, but it's also the most popular book in history. So we're reading that together. And I really enjoy that. I'm really having a great time. And playing the most popular game in the world at the same time. That's two birds with one stone. So we're getting the circle. Keep going up this mountain over here. Look, it's glitching. You seen that? Well, look, I can't even grab the trees because it's turning left on me. Oh, look, we got an MK here, folks. We might got an MK. What's that, a rail gun? I missed those. Alrighty. It's looking good. Let's read another. Okay, let's go about teaching about divorce. Hold on, no. Let's go to the rich young man. And behold, a man came up to him, saying, Teacher, what good deed must I do to have eternal life? And he said to him, Why do you ask me about what is good? There is only one who is good. If you would enter life, keep the commandments, he said to him. Which ones? And Jesus said, You shall not murder. You shall not be false witness. What does that mean? False witness. Does that mean lie on others? You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall honor your father and mother, in which I do. And you shall, I do not steal as well. I haven't committed adultery because, well, I have been married once in my life, so I'm doing pretty well at this. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Ooh, that's kind of hard. They stomp all day long. They're trying to get me out of here, I think, so it's hard to love someone who purposely disturbs my peace. It's hard to love. I do love them, but boy, do I like them? No. You can love someone and not like them. And I don't like them because they disturb my peace. The young man said to him, all these I have kept. What do I still lack? Jesus said to him, if you would be perfect, go sell what you possess and give them to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, follow me. When the young man heard this, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. And Jesus said to the disciples, truly I say to you, only with difficulty will a rich person enter the kingdom. Only with difficulty will a rich person enter the kingdom of heaven. Again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. Wow, folks, that was awesome. That was an awesome word right there. 10 people left, folks. That would be hard for a lot of people to do. Sell all their possessions and give them to the poor. I can understand that. I can understand what God means, what Jesus means by that. Alrighty, folks. 8 people left. 8 people left! Let's get it! When the disciples heard this, they were greatly astonished, saying, who then can be saved? But Jesus looked at them and said, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Then Peter said in reply, see, we have left everything and followed you. Alright, that's awesome, Peter. These people are flying around me. Seven people left. Come on, we need somebody to take some people out. We want to get this victory for the people. They want to see this. It's 4 o'clock. We got an hour and a half until church. We got an hour and a half until church. We're going back to the young adult group meet. And I'm excited. I am excited, folks. Seven people left. We got 5 seconds until the storm moves in. Okay, 6 people left. We're going to play it like this, man. This is how I used to play it from the beginning. But we're trying to get this dub now. We got 3 kills. Okay. Alright, let's keep reading. Jesus said to Peter, truly I say to you, in the new world, when the Son of Man will sit on his glorious throne, you will have followed me, will also sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone who has left houses or brothers or sisters or father or mother or children or lands for my name will receive 100-fold and will inherit eternal life. But many who are first will be last, and the last first. All right. That's a hard one to do right there. Sell everything to follow Jesus. Would you do that? Would you do that? That's a hard one. You got 5 people left. Oh, it's moving left again. I can't believe 5 people's left right now in this little circle. Four people left. Oh, somebody's inside the mountain. Oh, it's glitching bad. Wow. It was glitching so bad, man, right when I had to meet them. It's ridiculous, man. I can't get no wins when my controller's doing this. It's fully charged, so it's not because it wasn't charged. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins this game, folks. We got 1 crown holder versus 1 more crown holder. And he's just waiting. I'm starting to get hungry, folks. It's been 1 hour in. Okay, the next one is, let the children come to me. Then children were brought to him that he might lay his hands on them and pray. The disciples rebuked the people, but Jesus said, let the little children come to me and do not hinder them, for to such belongs the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hands on them and went away. The rich young man. Hold on, no, we already read that one. A mother's request. Matthew chapter 20, verse 20. Then the mother of the sons of Zebedee came up to him with her sons, and kneeling before him, she asked for something. And what he said to her, what do you want? Is what Jesus said. She said to him, say that these 2 sons of mine are to sit, one at your right hand, one at your left hand in your kingdom. Jesus answers, you do not know what you are asking. Are you able to drink the cup that I am to drink? They said to him, we are able. He said to them, you will drink my cup, but to sit at my right hand and my left is not mine to grant, but it is for those whom it has been prepared by my Father. And when the 10 heard it, they were indignant by the 2 brothers. But Jesus called them
to him and said, you know what the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be among you, but whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Wow, I didn't really completely understand that, but the part that I did understand is, it's not for me to decide who sits on the kingdom right next to Jesus. That's for God to decide. So, there it goes. There it goes, folks. We're at another solo. Let's try another solo. I'm really not having fun playing this game because my controller glitch is so bad. I don't know what to call it. Glitching, the Wi-Fi messing up, is the joystick just loose? What is it, folks? It works sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't, right when I'm about to go into battle. If I'm using the Spider-Man and I'm trying to grapple onto a tree, it turns left. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. See, right now I'm walking and it's perfect. It's perfect. Let's go Rocky Reels, folks. You can't go wrong with Rocky. It's always going to have a fun time at Rocky. Let's get it, baby. It's King Triton Gaming here. We're going to make it be clear we showed no fear. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on in here. Oh my goodness. We're going for these guns. Oh, hold up. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. That guy ate me up. That guy ate me up like that pizza I was about to eat. That guy ate me up like that pizza I was about to eat, folks. Alrighty, we're gonna close the book again, then open. Alrighty, here we go. Mark 8:16. 8 through 16, chapter 8. Let's go. Jesus feeds the 4,000. In those days, when again a great crowd had gathered, and they had nothing to eat, he called his disciples to him and said to them, I have compassion on the crowd, because they have been with me now 3 days, and have nothing to eat. And if I send them away hungry into their homes, they will faint on the way. And some of them have come from far away. Hello.
some of them came from far away. I got 5 people shooting at me right now. One of them has a crown. I don't know why he wants to shoot at me so bad. Alright, here we go. They have came far away. If I send them away, they will faint. The disciples answered him, how can one feed these people with bread here in the desolate place? He asked them, how many loaves do you have? They said 7. And he directed the crowd to sit down at the ground. And he took the 7 loaves, and having given thanks, he broke them, gave them to his disciples to set before the people. And they set them before the crowd. They had a few small fish. And having blessed them, he said that these also should be set before them. And they ate and were satisfied. They took up the broken pieces left over, 7 baskets full, and there were about 4,000 people. Wow. And he sent them away, and immediately he got into the boat with his disciples and went to the district of Dalmanuta. Wow, folks. He fed how many people? 4,000 people, folks. That's a lot of people with 7 baskets of bread. And how many fish? A few small fish. Wowzers. That's a wild story right there. It's like, what size bread did he give them? A crouton size? And it filled them up. Jesus is amazing. Jesus is amazing. Alrighty. We got a good chest order. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. See, we don't give up. We don't let up. That's one thing that's better than me. I don't give up, baby. We threw the grenades right up on them guys. That was perfect. That was a great story. I wish I was a part of that. 4,000 people. He was drawing in crowds. I love it. Let's get it, baby. Wow, he wouldn't put the wall up, guys. He wouldn't put that wall up right there. I tore that guy up before I got over there. All right, let's go ahead and make this chicken liver time. I love chicken liver. Chicken liver and chicken thighs are my two favorite part of the chicken. If you didn't know, now you know. We're having a great chat with you guys today. Today we are. Can you walk through here? Is that all right? Look, he's stuck right here. Let's go to Coney Crossroads, folks. Okay, the next one I will read. What defiles a person? What defiles a person? I don't know what defiles means. Defile. So what fouls a person? So it's like, what kind of foul do you put them in? What folder? What defiles a person? Let's go. I want to read that. SMG time. Oh no. What you got? Let's go, baby. We're full health now. Oh, look at that, another one. Doesn't Spider-Man scare me, man? Because I can't even use the Spider-Man, but other people are allowed to. Can you see? That's what I'm talking about. It's glitching. Can't even open the chest. You gotta try so hard just to open the chest. I won't scare that guy. What defiles a person? And he called the people to him again and said to them, hear me,
all of you, and understand there is nothing outside a person by going into him can defile him. But the things that come out of a person are what defile him. And when he had entered the house and left the people, his disciples asked him about the parable. And he said to them, then are you also without understanding? Do you not see whatever goes into a person from outside cannot defile him, since it enters not his heart but his stomach, and is expelled? Thus he declared all foods clean. And he said, what comes out of a person is what defiles him. For from within, out of the heart of a man, come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, coveting, wickedness, deceit, sensuality, envy, slander, pride, foolishness. All of these evil things come from within, and they defile a person. So what he is saying is, it's not your race, gender, is what defiles you. It's where your heart lies. Where you at. Not what you eat. But I do have pride. I don't understand that part. Because I have pride. I think you're supposed to have pride. Yeah, that last guy, man, he ran up on me, man. I was supposed to get that guy. I was supposed to get that guy. All right, we got another chest right here that has... Ah! I did not know that guy picked the weapon up. All right, folks. I'm starting to get hungry now. So I may stop streaming and I may start back. So, what do you guys want? Put it in the stream. You want me to come back and read more? Let me know. Let me know. I'm here for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to do that. So far I got 8 subscribers, but hey, we have over 100 views. Over 100 views. So hey, we're moving on up in the world. We're moving on up in the world. Yes, folks. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm about to eat.